Warning, podcast contains explicit language. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Welcome everyone to the most professional podcast in all of Idaho. Hosted by Joey and Ethan, the Squawk Talk Podcast.
Welcome back to the Squawk Talk, Season 3, Episode 5. Episode 5. How you doing, man? You just got out of surgery.
We back.
Not
100%, but we back. First time driving today. First time leaving the house in a week. Today.
Yeah. Roads were better. Roads were terrible last night.
Fuck yeah, dude. But no, surgery went okay. Podcast patient confidentiality here. That fucking sucked. For being honest, that sucked. They moved up my surgery time to 10 a.m. check-in time from noon.
Okay.
And I sat in that hospital from basically 9:30, and my surgery started at 1:30. So then my surgery was 2 hours long. So I left at 3:30, or no, got out of surgery at 3:30, and then didn't get home until 5:30 after recovery time.
Dang.
Fucking sucked.
Yeah, but at least it was only a day. You didn't have to stay overnight. That's nice.
Yeah, that's true. I feel bad. Sorry to all the nurses and stuff. Hope I made your days a little bit better. But I was giving them some shit. So. But yeah, we're back.
Well, I want to try doing a regular segment on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I've got an idea for a regular segment.
Okay.
Might be a little out there. We'll see. It's our podcast, though.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you don't want to listen to it, you don't listen to it.
It's ever-changing.
Ever-changing, forever different.
Right.
But I want to do like a men versus women kind of thing.
I like that idea.
Not so much as like, you know, who's faster, like a man or a woman.
Yeah, it's not like...
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're bringing into a race, I'm going to win. So, like, that's not... We've already established that. We don't need to hash it out again. We already know I'm quickest.
We don't have to do that.
Yeah. But I was thinking, to start it off, we could do, like, haircuts.
Yeah.
Like the difference between a man getting a haircut and a woman getting a haircut.
Elaborate.
So...
Because let's start this.
I got a haircut today, right?
It looks very nice.
And I went to Sports Clips. Nothing fancy. Nothing too crazy. But I went to Sports Clips, and in order to get in there and out of there at a reasonable amount of time, you have to get there when they open.
Absolutely. Or sometimes you gotta get there a half hour before they fucking open to get your quote unquote spot in line.
Right. And air quotes is important on that one.
Fuck.
Because it doesn't matter how you get there, what time you get there.
It just matters who you want to fight for that first spot.
No, 100%. People are stupid.
They're fucking, yeah.
Because it's fucking 32 degrees out, raining, and there's motherfuckers outside Sports Clips waiting in line, and I'm like, I got there before all of them.
Yeah. But you know what?
I'm not going to get out of my car and wait.
Just because you got there first, that means you're in the back of the fucking line.
Because I'm still in my car, and they're standing outside
Whoever
the door.
gets theirs last goes in first.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, no, it fucking sucks.
But women don't do that.
Nope. They make an appointment, and they cruise right on in. It's fucking nice.
Well, and every time I go, I get a different stylist every time. Every time. I mean, sometimes I'll have repeats, but it's not common. So I have to re-explain everything that I want with my hair because they never update that list.
Yeah, you have to have regulations, right?
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I have to have my hair cut a certain way, and I still want to look cute.
Yeah, right. Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
You're making it look cute for me.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay. Yeah, don't kiss me.
Dude,
don't kiss me.
What's wrong with that?
Because you tickle me with that beard.
Yeah. Speaking of which, it's going away.
Oh.
But we'll talk about that later. It's gonna be sad. But
oh my gosh.
Continue.
No, I was just like, it's kind of silly because it's just such a process. Granted, yes, ours are cheaper.
Yeah. But
like, women have like a connection with their hairstylist.
Yeah, they have their cell phone number, fucking everything.
Yeah, even when I went to an actual legitimate barber, not saying Sports Clips isn't a legitimate barber,
Right.
but they're not.
They're hairstylists.
They're hairstylists.
Yep.
They're not barbers. I went to like a family barber in New York.
Fucking great people.
Oh, dude, they were so nice.
Oh man, I just remember it was amazing.
And there's only ever the dad or the son working at a time. We're never both there.
Yeah, I like that.
And the haircuts were quick. They were good. Always remembered who I was. Always remembered what I was doing, what I was about.
Right. The personal connection.
Yeah, and then, even then, when I'd go to get a haircut, like I'm still waiting for like a good hour and a half sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like I literally need a haircut because I'll get in trouble if I don't.
Right.
And then I look like a bum without a haircut. No
Yep.
offense.
What do you
I
mean?
can't pull off
Why'd
your
you say
hair
no offense?
because like if you don't look
know-
like me, I don't want people to think I think they're a bum. I mean, they might be, but
You can't tell with my hair. My hair's in rigs underneath my hat.
no, it's not.
Underneath it, you
Uh,
can't see the top part.
Your
of it.
hat's on backwards. I'm gonna write you paperwork. You got a
Well,
uniform.
Religious.
You also have a beard.
Yeah, it's religious though.
No, it's not. I know you're Catholic. It's not religious. Yeah.
Literal. God. But no, I get what you're saying with that, dude. I totally get it.
I just think women have it easier than men.
For that aspect, absolutely.
Well, a bunch of
and
other
the nail,
things.
like the nail people, nail ladies, and stuff like that. It's like they're, how would you call it? They're beautification people.
Yeah,
Beautification?
they're beautification folks.
They have a connection. They do it right. I
Yeah.
wish that they had that for men. Have a men's salon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what Sports Clips tried to do, but they like went too niche with it with the sports.
Yeah, they got fucking basketball. I don't want to watch fucking basketball.
No, and today was soccer. I have
Mm.
nothing against soccer,
But I don't want to watch soccer.
but I don't know soccer. I'm not trying to watch soccer. We're in America.
We watch fucking hockey.
Yeah, baby.
Speaking of hockey, four nations face off.
Yeah,
Fuck, dude.
it's going good. U.S. is up 3 points to Canada's 2 points.
Mhm.
Smeared Finland last night.
Fuck you, Finland.
No, Finland's kind of cool.
Well, not in this tournament.
No,
Not
fuck
in this
Finland.
tournament.
Fuck Sweden.
And Canada.
Fuck Canada.
Yep. Fucking Southport got it right, dude. You just blame Canada.
Yeah. It's crazy because when you really think about it, we're the best there ever was.
Absolutely.
Best nation on earth.
The Miracle on Ice fucking showed that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Soviets, where you at? Oh, that's right. You can't play hockey anymore because you're too busy at war
Yeah.
for no reason.
For no reason. Yep. Wow, we got a little political there.
Yeah, it's whatever.
But you know what? When it's on the ice,
It's all about hockey.
all bets are off. All gloves are off. The
Yep.
fucking U.S. hockey team, made up of players that never like really played professional hockey. They're all college kids.
So
Went up against the greatest powerhouse in the world and fucking beat them. Lake Placid. Love that Miracle.
there was a Canadian team playing a U.S. team. Can't remember which NHL teams they were. This was last week. And the crowd booed our national anthem.
Yes.
And you know what the Canadian political leaders had to say about it?
What?
Don't boo them after their national anthem. Boo them when they touch the puck.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about. We solve all our problems on the ice now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't because I can barely ice skate. But those who can skate, you're now enlisted. Congratulations, you've now been enlisted into the U.S. hockey team. That would be something,
Yeah.
right? Instead of fighting wars, we play hockey.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I just created world peace.
Fuck, dude. Have it 60 minutes on the ice. Whatever. Have the build up to the game.
Yeah.
Have the game, and then all bets are off until the next build up for the next game.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
We solve
idea.
all the political
Yep.
issues on the ice.
Have fucking Russia versus Ukraine.
In fact, our president from here on out should be a former NHL player.
Absolutely.
And they should be the captain of the team.
Fuck yeah.
Because I want my leader on the ice.
Have Wayne Gretzky as our.
Wayne Gretzky's Canadian.
It doesn't fucking matter. I'd have him as our president.
He can't, though, because he's Canadian.
We'd rewrite the Constitution.
Oh, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
The great one.
Once you start rewriting that sucker.
Fuck.
Got political.
Now I'm thinking about it. I'm staring off into the beautiful natural sunlight that we have here, and I'm just trying to think of a world where everything is solved because of hockey.
Kind of weird seeing you in the daylight, not gonna lie. Haven't seen you in the daylight in a while.
I know.
I can see the beautiful blue eyes
Oh, stop.
piercing my soul,
Oh,
really.
stop.
Oh, well,
Where
sorry.
are your earrings?
So I told you I was on the fence about keeping the earrings
Yeah.
or not. And don't really want to get into it too much on the pod because it's a work thing.
Oh.
So, but there's an individual that I don't want to have any similarities with. And they complimented my earrings. So the very next day I was like, or not even like 5 minutes later, I took my earrings out and I'm just going to let them close up.
So let me ask you this.
It's also really difficult for drill, having to worry about spacers and everything.
See, say that.
But that's not the reason. Like, I'm not going to lie to you.
But how much did you pay to get them done? $100?
Not even.
But you still paid to get them done.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what? The only thing I wanted my ears pierced for was so I could wear a silly dingly earring for the Seahawks game.
Then keep the one.
No, I don't know. It's nice because I can lay in bed and it doesn't poke me in the fucking ear.
That's why you get ones with like the back on them.
Well, yeah. And then like I'd get them stuck in people's hair, and then it was just I was getting annoyed with them. Honestly, I was getting like really, really annoyed with
That's
them.
understandable. That's why I switched to these ones in hoops, because the ones that have the pokies out the back, they fucking hurt the worst.
And I also don't want to say anything that would hurt your feelings, because I mean I think you look great. I think you look great. But I feel like I look like a fucking thug.
Thug life, bro.
Yeah, I'm not about that thug life though.
They don't wear the
thug life
diamond ones.
Yeah, but they did look good though.
They were clean.
They did look good.
They were clean.
But yeah, no, I was just kind of over it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No.
It was one of those things that like I had the freedom to try it out, and I wanted to try it out, and I just didn't feel like it was a great fit for me.
Yeah. And you know what? You could always do it again if you want to do it again. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah.
And you know what? You might have had them in long enough that your holes might not close up.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if that it's just like any other hole.
You could always fit something in.
Yeah, you just gotta. It just depends on how hard you push.
Oh shit! God damn it, dude.
Might be a little blood, might be a little pain, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get it in. Oh, that sounds bad.
That was really bad.
That sounds really bad. This is an adult podcast brought to you by Ethan and Joey.
God, that was good. That was good.
Speaking about blood and pus, I've decided how I'm gonna raise my children.
With blood and pus?
No. Okay. So every day I'm gonna. Let's just say I have a boy.
Right.
Right. Every day I'm gonna race my son.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna let him win.
That's
ever.
Fair. That's fair.
And then the day. Are you familiar with the Japanese ritual harikari or seppuku?
No.
Okay, so
I'm not even gonna act like, oh yeah, I totally.
So it's a suicidal ritual, where if they feel like they've brought dishonor upon themselves or the family, they slice their stomach open.
Yeah. Kill
themselves, right? And so I'm gonna race my son every day. Every day, I'm gonna stay strong. I'm gonna stay fast. Stay the fastest there is, and then the day that my son beats me is the day that I look him in the eyes and I say, "You're the man of the house now." And then I
Jesus.
And right there in front of him on the finish line.
And on that note, thanks for joining us.
Well, no, this is way too quick.
I know. God, dude, really? You would do that?
Well, no, not really. But I think it would be funny. In a weird kind of way.
To have your kid watch you do that?
Well, yeah, and they did it to me.
Oh.
Because they beat me.
Oh, so he kills you.
Yeah, because he beat me.
Ah.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like, you're the man of the house, and then you do it to yourself in front of him.
I do. No, that is what I do. But because he beat me is the reason why I did it.
Right.
So he's ultimately responsible for it, and that's what he's going to think about for years. Hey, get down, you fuck.
No, I thought he had the blade.
No, I'm not going to make.
He was going to.
I'm not going to make him directly kill me, but he's going to indirectly kill me by beating me in a race.
Gotcha.
I think that's a good way to raise a child, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, dude. See, the way I would do it is it'd be Mario Kart. I mean, you could just blue shell the shit out of them. Oh.
I could see that. Is
that full of water?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Do you take
that to work with you?
No, but I'm about to.
There you go. What is that? Is that from Scranton?
Yeah, it's from Scranton. Port Richards.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the bar that Kevin eventually
Mhm.
owned.
That he stole all the money from Dunder Mifflin to
Yeah.
buy it. Oh shit. That's awesome, dude. I forgot you went to Port Richards.
Yeah,
That's
I went
fucking
everywhere.
awesome.
But
yeah.
that's how I kind of plan on raising my children. If the mother of my children, hopefully my wife,
Right. No,
hopefully-
there's nothing wrong if it's not.
no, just if the mother of my children disagrees, then I won't do it, right? But if she thinks that's the best way to raise our kids, who am I to argue, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. You got time to figure that one out, bro. You got time to figure that one out. So
Yeah,
we both got time to figure.
Ain't no kid gonna be beating me in a race anytime soon.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that one, bro.
No.
Yeah.
You know what freaks me out? The fact. So the pyramids in Giza, in Egypt.
Yeah.
And then the Aztec pyramids.
Uh-huh.
Did you know those were built around the same time?
Are you sure they were built around the same time?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the Aztecs one was built way after, like
no,
the pyramids.
They were built around the same time.
Really?
Yeah. From the 5-second Google I did.
5 seconds. Have you heard of the conspiracy theory that the pyramid at Giza and one of the pyramids down in Mexico or Central America or wherever the fuck they're at, South America, you could draw a straight line and they're connected?
Yeah. Yeah, it's freaky. What are they built? What were they built for?
Tractor beam.
So I've heard tons of different things, but my favorite one are batteries for alien spaceships.
Yeah.
Which I think is so interesting because I have a very limited knowledge of batteries, but I've never seen pyramids as batteries before. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
And also, why are we putting dead bodies in batteries?
What?
Yeah, why are we putting dead bodies in batteries?
Oh, yeah, the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
The pyramids aren't a burial tomb, are they?
In Egypt, they are.
Certain ones.
Pretty sure all three of them were, weren't they?
I
And then
maybe
the ones in Mexico, the Aztec pyramids.
those were ritual ones.
Those were ritual ones where they'd kill people. But it's interesting that death was involved in both pyramids. And they were both built around similar times, according to my 5-second Google search. And there's no way either of those cultures knew anything about the other ones.
Well, that makes sense because the pyramids in Egypt, or Giza, is Giza the city?
Yes.
Okay. So that explains why they're structurally different.
Yeah. Well,
smooth and then
you've got different things to work with too. Like you've got different items, different kinds of rocks, stone.
Yeah, like limestone and
limestone.
sandstone.
Yeah, in Egypt, and then you got different rocks like cobblestone in
down in
Mexico,
South America. Yeah. Is it Mexico or South America?
Mexico is in South America.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Mexico is
Central America.
No, Mexico is in North America. We'll be right back.
I'm normally better at geography.
You're good, dude. I got you. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here.
When did Mexico move?
It hasn't. Well, it moved when they got the Gulf taken away from them.
Are we actually doing that?
I don't fucking know.
Who determines that?
I saw a fucking video where they were headed to the Super Bowl. This will be the only time I talk political, is when they were headed to the Super Bowl on Air Force One, and they took a turn, and they're like, and if you look out your window, we're crossing over the Gulf of America. As an American, I don't give a shit what it's called.
I really don't.
I really don't fucking care.
I really don't give a fuck.
I've grown up knowing it's the fucking Gulf of Mexico. I'm going to keep fucking calling it the Gulf of Mexico. And there are parts of the Gulf. You could call it the Gulf. I've heard people fucking call it that. It's absolutely beautiful. But then you get to where the Mississippi River is in fucking New Orleans. It's the most fucking disgusting water you've ever seen in your life.
So it's true.
But sorry about the rant, but
I think,
call it fucking Gulf of Mexico. That's what it's fucking always been called.
well, yeah, and everybody loves to go to Mexico for vacation.
Yeah.
I don't vacation to the Mississippi River.
No shit.
I don't know. I don't really give a shit.
It just is stupid.
Yeah. I do want to emphasize another thing. It's not political.
Okay.
100% about me.
Yep.
Capital M, capital E, me.
Me. Yeah.
Dude, I'm like Toby Keith, R.I.P. But I want to talk about
Over
me.
here.
I want to talk about I. I want to talk about number one. Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful.
But I am going to be a professional athlete.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
So I'm gonna do like a golf tournament for my work.
Yeah, you talked about that last pod.
I know, but it's like it's official.
Good.
Because like I got free shit.
Did you sign
so now
up?
I have
Did you
to
sign
do it.
up?
No, I haven't signed up yet, but I got free shit, so now I'm 100% obligated to do it.
So but you have to have a handicap.
Yep. Which we
Okay.
need to go play some golf on Fridays.
Fuck. If there's no fucking snow in the middle of fucking February.
I know. We'll find.
God.
We'll figure it out. We got till April to get my handicap.
Oh, dude, that's easy.
I know.
So I think the first time we go play, we should play down in the canyon.
I gotta double check, but I need to do 9 games on a 9-hole course. And I think it's
9-hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking
Kimberly.
Yeah. I love that course.
Me too. It was amazing when we went and played.
Yeah, and if I don't have you, then I got a predetermined golf cart driver too. So
There you go.
But I'm gonna try and I need my boy.
But Rico can't drive. He can't drive the fucking golf cart.
You can't do anything but vomit on my carpet.
Yeah. Before we started this, we were walking into the room, and there's Rico hunched over, puking his guts out. Well, sorry, just a hairball out.
Yeah, but why? Why don't cats? Why do they? Why?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like what we talked about real quick earlier is how come the stomach acid doesn't digest the fucking hair? If that's the way they fucking groom themselves, why isn't it like a self-sustaining thing?
I don't know, man. Why do our appendix blow up?
Or gallbladders and
Also,
shit like that.
But my appendix never blew up.
Why did you have a
kidney stone?
Yeah.
Because I'm built different.
But it's like,
why would my body let that happen?
Right.
Which kind of leads me into another segment of women versus men.
Right. Oh God.
So there's articles and stuff like that say passing a kidney stone is as painful as childbirth. You've heard that, right? Or is the closest thing to childbirth
that a man can feel.
Right. And the way I passed my kidney stone was
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Disneyland?
No, it was the Monday after your wedding.
Oh God.
And I was at work. And I was just standing there and I was just peeing. And I was like, man, this hurts a little bit. And then I heard tink. And it shot out of me like a cannon. But it didn't hurt that bad. I mean, I had some pretty bad back pain before, but like, I think women...
Dude, it's fucking Valentine's Day. Tread fucking lightly here, guy.
I think... Well, I don't know.
Tread very lightly. God damn it, dude. We have a lot of female listeners.
Because
we can't lose them.
I've also seen videos of childbirth, and it sounds really bad.
Really bad. You're either spitting one out of the hoo-ha, or you're getting fucking sliced open.
And your guts put on a table next to you, yeah.
And you're awake the whole fucking time.
It looks bad. To all the women who've had C-sections, I
heard that some people would prefer to have those, though.
I don't know. I haven't given birth. I don't have a preference. I feel like you have to have one or the other to determine if you'd like to do it.
Yep.
But what I don't understand is if that's the closest thing to childbirth, either childbirth is not that bad.
Oh God damn, dude.
And women are just saying it's bad because we don't get to experience it, so they try to use it to win arguments. Or if that's the closest thing to childbirth, then there's a huge gap of pain in between there that nobody's talking about. Which I feel like that's probably
a huge gap.
Yeah.
What, labor?
Well, yeah, labor, whatever.
Yeah, like so I'm gonna leave names out of this, but I know someone that was in labor for 36 hours and then still had to go in and get a C-section done.
Well, I know someone kind of like that too. Um, were they trying? Were they trying very hard?
Fuck, dude. I don't.
No, I mean, I don't want to downplay the.
Childbirth. What your mom gave you life?
Oh yeah, thanks for that, Mom.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for it, but you gave it to me anyway. But
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
what I'm just trying to understand or say is men versus women thing, right? They've got easier haircuts.
Battle of the sexes. I'm just
Ooh,
kidding. No, that's a game. We can't use that.
okay, that their haircuts are easier, their salon appointments are easier.
Yes.
We struggle day in and day out with our
I would
haircuts.
say
It's a battle.
I wouldn't say easier, it's convenient.
Which is easier,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
What's easier, door dashing food to your house or getting in your car, driving to the
Oh,
restaurant?
DoorDash.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck.
Right. It's
Fuck
easier.
driving.
It's convenient.
Yeah.
It's more convenient. It's easier. Um, but if passing a kidney stone, which I have done,
I have not.
is close to childbirth, then either women are lying about how painful childbirth actually is, or the person who said it was close to childbirth is full of shit. I'll let our viewers decide which is which.
Okay.
Um,
God. Lord help our comment section.
yeah.
Actually, we really don't get that many, so I'm not too worried. But we're still.
No, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be sitting down at work, and I'm just gonna get berated with childbirth comments.
Well, yeah.
Which okay, I had a
Don't come talk to you. Fucking post it.
and that's what I've been saying.
That's
but
like sending a text message to you, an article, and then
Yeah.
I call you and say, hey. Or no, you calling me and said, hey, I saw you sent me an article. What's it about? It's like, read it, interpret it, call me back, and we can have a conversation about it. Right?
Why would you send me an article? You don't read.
If it's a good article.
I could see you send me a video.
Well, yeah. And then you call me, say, hey, I saw you sent me a video.
Yeah.
I want you to watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna start doing that now.
God damn it.
I'm gonna start calling you and be like, hey, you sent me a video? What was it about?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I did see I do got an awesome comment.
Okay.
I saw a video of that NASA said we're too late for this asteroid.
Yeah, I saw that
Earth.
too.
I'm really fucking tired of them getting my hopes up.
What do you mean?
You know, they always say, oh, this asteroid's going to hit the Earth or the end of the world's coming. They just do that to constantly get my hopes up.
So what?
For the world to end.
What's about this this asteroid? Is it gonna hit us or is it not gonna hit us?
I don't know, but they're getting us all excited about nothing.
I mean, I doubt it's gonna do anything to us. Dude, watch it. Like,
it's a win-win, dude.
What do you mean?
Because if it hits us, we're done. That's fine. That's cool. If it doesn't, we still live. That's cool. So quit getting my hopes up that there's a chance that all of our issues might be solved.
Doesn't really solve issues though, does it? Because what if you survive it? You know, say what you will about the state of the world, but I'd hate to see a post-apocalyptic world.
I don't know.
Because, like, see, here's the thing that I have with, like, world-ending events.
Yeah.
Is I'm going to survive them.
We survived 2012. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the movie they made about that?
Yeah, it's terrible.
That was like the major one, or we beat Ebola
and COVID.
But
that's what I'm saying though, is like when there's an actual Earth-ending event like Twilight Zone type shit, I'm gonna be the one dude that didn't freaking die, and I'm gonna be lonely.
That's the first episode of the Twilight Zone. It's for the astronauts in sleep deprivation.
Oh well, there's also a Twilight Zone episode where this guy is obsessed with reading books. He's a bank teller, and he goes into the vault to read because he doesn't want to get yelled at for reading. And so he's in the vault, and the world ends.
Oh.
And he leaves the vault, and he's like, oh my god, everybody's dead because he hates people. So
Yeah.
he goes to the library, and a lot of the books survived.
Right.
So he grabs all the books he wants to read, and he sits down on the library steps and he's getting ready to read. He's super excited, and then his glasses fall off of his face, and they break.
Oh fuck. That's a good one.
Yeah.
This is the original Twilight Zone, right?
Yeah, black and white.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, because that was the one I was thinking of. This one is this man. He's the only person on Earth, and at the beginning he loves it. It's so great because he's by himself,
Mm-hmm.
and then he starts constantly losing his mind. But then come to find out, he was doing a training in like a deprivation tank, basically,
Yeah.
for deep space travel. At the end of it, he comes back and he's like, "That was the worst thing I've ever fucking experienced."
Dude, the Twilight Zone's so good. I love the Twilight
is
Zone.
fucking
They used to do
amazing.
24 hours of Twilight Zone on the 4th of July.
Was that on the 4th of July?
Yeah. But I mean, there's so many good ones. There's one where it's U.S. astronauts. But I've just ruined it. Oh, there's another one.
So I haven't seen all of them. So this is all new to me.
There's another one where there's this lady in a shack, and she's getting harassed by these little teeny tiny aliens in a spaceship.
Yeah.
And she's like swinging an axe and trying to kill him and everything. Yeah. And then at the very end of it, she kills the alien spaceship that's in her house, and it's a little thing.
Yeah.
It's like the size of a drone for us. And she finally sits down and lays down, and the axe is sticking out of the spaceship. And then you zoom in, and you see an American flag on the spaceship, and you zoom even closer, and you see it's like dead astronauts.
Oh fuck.
And it's like we were on another planet with massive giants.
Right.
Yeah, and then there's the
one with the airplane with the thing on the wing.
Yep.
Remember that one? Yeah.
There's another good one that always sticks in my head is the name of the episode is like Recipe for Man.
Okay.
Or Recipe for Mankind or something like
Yeah.
that. And these aliens come down and they say, hey, we got this cookbook for y'all or whatever, solve world hunger kind of deal. Come and eat with us and stuff. And so all these people are getting on the ship and everything like that. And then by the end of the episode, you find out that the cookbook is a cookbook to cook humans.
Yeah.
And then, everybody gets...
It's kind of like that movie, The Menu.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never watched it, but
Neither
I
have I.
know that at the end, they're the dessert.
Mm.
But
I'm kind of sweet. I feel like I'd be a good dessert.
You'd be a good dessert.
Yeah, you'd be a good entree.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe an app. Start off.
No, I don't think you'd be a good appetizer.
Why?
Just because, like, the entree is supposed to be the star of the show.
I know, but okay. That's actually really kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And then you finish it off with a good sweet dessert. That's good.
Good sweet dessert. It's a little sugar.
I got something to say on a serious note.
Okay.
What's going on with all these plane crashes?
What do you mean all these plane crashes?
The one in Philly. The one in, was it New York?
There's one in D.C.
D.C., Philly. And then the one up in Alaska.
I've only heard about the one in D.C. And I mean, I did hear about a couple of like military plane crashes, but...
Yeah, there was a video of someone...
F-18 going in the water.
In San Diego. The one up in Alaska, that one hits pretty much... That hits home to me. Because that company, Bering Air, it's just a little puddle jumper, and it's based out of Kotzebue. Or I could be wrong, but they have a hub in Kotzebue, and it's basically like takes you to all the villages. And that one hit me most because it was leaving from, it was going to Nome from Unalakleet, and it went down.
Why?
I don't know if they're still investigating it, but they found it on the ice.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
It's sad.
How many people died in that one?
I think it was like 5 or 6. It's not a very big plane. It's a single prop plane. It's a little puddle jumper. But these planes, dude, I don't know. I was having a conversation with these with some people from work, and I feel like the airline industry is just in it for the fucking money.
Oh, well, yeah, that's obvious.
But
that's obvious. Well, so like from an Air Force perspective, right? It's around like maintenance all the time, right? Yeah. A plane comes down, and it's down for a few hours. The only time that
when does the detailed maintenance happen?
Every day.
Right.
every day. So you have phase maintenance, right?
Right.
So like all aircraft are scheduled for like specific time frames for maintenance, where they go to NDI, which is where they X-ray the plane to look for
Yep.
cracks and stuff like that, and then repaint, and then.
When
But
does that happen for the passenger planes?
that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
because like for like a U.S. plane, the most it's gonna fly in a day is twice,
Right.
and that's a big if.
Right.
I know when I was stationed at Seymour Johnson up in North Carolina,
Right.
I was working with the F-15s, and so they do 2 sorties a day, and you have backup planes and everything, right? So like if one plane lands and like, hey, this felt funny, or they're doing their quick checks in between sorties, then pilots get out of the plane and switch planes, or new pilots get in another plane and they take off and you continue their sortie rate. But the most a plane's going to fly is twice a day, and as soon as that sucker lands, I mean, you got the crew chiefs going out there and like
Fine-tooth comb, yeah.
fine-tooth comb over the plane, like
Right.
down to like crawling in the intakes and checking to see what kind of stuff is going on with that plane, and like anything that might have occurred.
Right.
So I don't know, because I've seen planes, like passenger planes, like I'll get on a plane in New York, land in Chicago,
Right.
and then the plane that I get on in Chicago just landed,
Absolutely.
and then I'll take off and I'll land and I'll see the plane that I landed on. Sometimes it's the exact same plane I get
Right.
back on, or I'll see somebody else get on a plane. When do these planes sleep?
Yeah, there's no sleeping.
And so I feel like there's not enough planes for them to be able to do swaps. I don't feel like there's enough planes for planes to be down, because they will they will throw some aircraft tape on an issue and just
Right.
go right back up.
Absolutely.
I mean, aircraft tape is a very common thing, and it's very useful.
And I see a lot of those TikToks where people are like, "What the fuck is that?" And it's like, okay,
Well, yeah, and then
you understand why it is there.
There's those ones that will explain it and everything, but like I definitely don't feel like these planes are getting enough downtime.
Are you watching the one where the guy makes it into the Lord of the Rings
every time?
Yep,
I love that guy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, because you think of it this way, like the 747, it's an amazing plane.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why Lufthansa still is running them, because they're fucking taking care of their planes.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's a good talking point. It's definitely tragic for everything that has been going on. But I just thought I'd bring that up because it just raises the question, when the fuck does the maintenance happen?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're still not a big fan of flying anymore, right?
Not too much. I mean, if I prefer to drive, just because you get to see a lot more.
Yeah, well, driving is more of an experience too, because
Right.
I guess if you're not driving by yourself, you've got someone else to hang out with,
Right.
which is exciting. I've got big news for the podcast on that.
Okay.
Now that we have lapel mics, we're driving down on a Tuesday for a Kraken game.
Fuck yeah, we are.
In April. Actually, we're driving down in 1 month, 22 days, and puck drops in 49 minutes. But we're probably...
Oh my god. Oh, I did that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a podcast on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to pod on the road.
Heck yeah.
Because we got the lapel mics, so we're just going to drive and film a quick little pod.
I was thinking about this since I took the next day off, and hopefully it's good weather. We should see if there's a nice golf course down there.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. We'll Google it. We'll check it out.
That'd be fun. And speaking of hockey, we're wearing our two favorite teams. I don't know if you can see it. Our two
favorite non-NHL teams.
Local teams. Yep. Heck yeah. But no, dude. Also, I came up. I was gonna run this by you, but why not run it by you right now?
No.
We were talking about like the segments and stuff like that, and I brought up the if Idaho is real or not, and I came up with a fun name for that segment: Backwoods Squawkin'.
Backwoods, I like that.
Backwoods Squawkin'. We'll talk about all the lore, mythical creatures, everything.
Yeah.
The paranormal, So I got one today, and we're gonna do. It's just very, very short. Very short. It's a minute. Backwoods squawking minute. Might be too long. We'll do like what Michael Scott does.
Just get to it.
Headline: Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. Good for Scranton? Question mark. Or good for the world? Exclamation point.
Just get to the backwoods squawking.
Here to serve the people.
Just get to the
for
backwoods
the people,
squawking. Oh my god.
by the people. Okay. So this one is the Hawaii Dwarves of the Mountains. Okay. Local Shoshone and Bannock legend says that there are evil dwarves who live in the caves of the Hawaii Mountains. Have you ever felt like something's weird when you're out in the middle of nowhere?
No.
Like up in the mountain? Really? You've never
No.
felt that? Okay. Cool. The dwarves are said to be tiny and twisted, standing only about 2 feet tall, with long tails, and how do you say that word?
I have no clue.
Penchant for eating children. Okay, they have a taste for children. Cool. They're also fond of eating elk. Sometimes they appear completely naked, except for the dead elk they drape across their shoulders. But other times, they are clothed in their own weird attire. I wonder if it's from the kids they eat. Besides their small stature, they are easy to identify by their long tails, which they wrap around their bodies for warmth and for shielding. So the next time you're out in the Hawaii Mountains,
comes up with this crap?
The local Shoshone and Bannock tribe of indigenous people.
I don't believe that for a second. Because where are their tools? Where's the evidence of their tools and their fine craftsmanship?
Have you ever been like out to the City of Rocks before?
No.
So it's a beautiful spot, beautiful national park, but you feel like something's fucking watching you out there, dude.
Okay.
And we're right next to the Waihees. I mean, I'm not saying they're legit. I'm not saying that they're not legit. Who knows? If someone's heard of the Hawaii dwarfs, let us know, because that one's a good one. That one's a good one.
I feel like we need to go look for these child eaters.
Right? Well, we can't anymore because someone sold
Okay,
his
yes.
K-truck.
I sold my K-truck.
Finally. You had it up for a minute.
I did have it up for a minute. I made a profit.
What was its name?
Huh?
What's the profit's name?
Oh god. Money.
Money.
But you got a truck.
I do. We can do it.
It will be fine.
They might be attracted to the Hemi.
I'm looking for a Subaru Sandbar van now. It's the exact same thing, exact same size, except it's a van instead of a truck.
I feel like it might be easier for you to find a Honda.
Yeah, it might be. I'm looking at the vans. I'm looking at the K vans.
Yeah.
I'm not set on any specific brand or whatever, but I do love me a Subaru.
We know you love Subaru.
Yeah. I still want an STI. I just don't like people who drive STIs. I don't want to be.
I never want to have an STI because that sounds painful.
Oh my gosh.
But no, dude. Yeah. If you don't mind, I like doing that little topic because
I think those are two good segments. Because we need segments.
Yeah.
We need to have something, especially as we're into the off season of football.
Yeah.
We've got a lot less hockey fans on the pod.
That's true.
Still going to talk hockey.
Absolutely.
But we need to have specific segments. And if you guys like the man versus woman and the backwoods squawking, we're going to keep it rolling. If you don't like it, you need to comment, because if you don't comment and tell us you don't like it, then we're going to keep doing it.
I was looking on our YouTube page at the analytics on our some of our shorts. Speaking of which, you have the login to the Instagram.
Yes.
And I need to get you the one to the TikTok. We need to figure that one out.
Yes, because I will be doing everything for the podcast.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Don't take that from me. I need something.
Make merch.
Right. What was I going at with it?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Sometimes, I just say a sentence and then I'll talk it out until I find it.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know what I'm going to say until I see where it goes.
Don't ever do anything to anyone
Ever.
for any reason. No, that'd be cool. Because I want to get your dad on the podcast. I want to
Yep.
get my dad on the podcast. I want to get these people coming in with guests and stuff.
Yeah,
stuff
we're
like
gonna
that.
we're gonna set up the pod. We're gonna put a couch in here, and it'll be the.
Yeah.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
More segments, the better. Oh, I figured out where I was. I was looking on the YouTube thing, and on some of our shorts, people were disliking them.
Really,
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?"
dude.
Yeah, it was like one where it was basically saying we're back, we're fucking back.
Yeah.
And yeah, some people didn't like them, and I'm like, okay, why didn't you just fucking swipe away?
We got haters.
We got
dude.
some haters,
We
and
got
I fucking
haters.
love it.
Yeah, we made it.
Fucking love
If
it.
we got haters, we made it.
Fuck it. Absolutely. Well, Finland hates us. We talk crap about other countries, so
Yeah, women probably hate me right now.
it's okay. It's okay. We are who we are.
You get what you get. But
Happy Valentine's Day.
happy Valentine's Day, brother. Happy Valentine's to everybody else. Hopefully we get it posted today.
Yep.
But
All right. Peace.
peace.